What's going on, guys? You know who it is. If you don't, Daric here from DaricBennett.com, here to help you skyrocket your bass playing to the next level. All right, so it's finally here, guys. I'm finally releasing this tutorial, this full explanation breakdown video of the shuffle groove that I posted a while back. A lot of people have asked me, a lot of people have asked me to break down that video because they wanted to know exactly what I was playing, what riffs and what groove and what technique that I was using in that video. So if you're not sure what video I'm talking about, here it is. Alright guys, so as you can see, that was a video that I was referring to. Let's not waste any time, let's jump right into it. So, for this groove I'm playing it in the key of D first and foremost. Sorry, got carried away. Anyway, I'm playing it in the key of D, and you want to pay attention to my right hand versus my left hand. I mean, you want to pay attention to both, but more so in the beginning, my right hand, because I'm using a palming technique in the beginning just to get that muted tone, muted sound. All right. So in the beginning, I'm going back and forth from D to C. So if you don't know the palming technique, I'll have a full explanation video on the palming technique. So as of right now, just for time's sake, I'm going to just play it through and you guys can pay close attention to what my hands are doing. All right, so I'll do a full explanation on that technique at a later date. So stay tuned for that technique video. Oh, and if you haven't signed up for the membership of DaricBennett.com, I suggest you take some time out to go do that now. We would love to have you become part of the Bass Nation. I mean, we have fun over there. Anyway, all right, so back to the groove. Okay, so that's the first part, D, C. All right, then A, B, D. A, B, D, A, D, C. All right, I'm adding that octave in there for the D. All right, so for that part, just a little fill. All right, so I'm doing G, A, C, F, and I'm not landing on that F. I'm kind of walking it up to the F sharp I'm hammering that on with my second finger. All right, very quick. I'm not landing, I'm not staying on that F for too long. So that's the move. All right. So I'll get in a better shot so you can see my both hands. All right. So, all right, you always want to come back to that. I always came back to D, octave, C. So I cycled that a few times. I'm not sure exactly how many times I do it, but you get the idea. I'm just doing that over and over again. It's very repetitive. All right, that lick, that groove, that fill right there, sorry. Just want to play it slow so you guys can get it. So G, A, C, F, F sharp, D. Oh, fingering, sorry, I didn't even mention the fingering. All right, so 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, get the idea. All right, so now here comes the lick. All right, here comes the fill that leads into the song. Well, it's not necessarily a song, it's just a groove. All right, so here comes the groove that kind of leads right into the bass line, if you will. So I actually switched to plucking that. I actually did it wrong, but I actually switched to plucking it at that part. All right, very bebop-ish lick. All right, so I'll give you the notes for that and the fingering. One more time. I'll say the notes out loud this time. A sharp, B, G, B, C, C sharp, A, G, F, F sharp, D. I know it's a lot of notes, but if you just break it up into sections, trust me, you'll get it quick. Again, A sharp, B, G, B, C, C sharp, A, G, F, F sharp, D. If you have to break that lick up into groups of 2 or groups of 3, I mean, that's fine. That's groups of 3. That's groups of 3. You can do it that way. It actually works out that way. All right. Don't let the speed fool you. All right. Don't let that speed, the speed that I was going in the video, don't let that fool you. I just practiced that and slowed it down until I can get it up to speed. All right. Do it again. Now there's 2 ways you can play that. I'm playing one of those notes differently in a different spot. I'll show you which one I'm playing. So instead of doing playing that B on the 2nd fret, I'm playing that B on the 7th fret. So fingering for both of those. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 4. Fingering for the other way, all I'm doing is changing one note on the other side, but the fingering is a little bit different on the other version. So same thing. So the fingering changes right there. All right, so let's play up to that. Now for that F to F sharp, I'm sliding up that one note with the first finger. 2, 4, 2, 2. And also, like I said before, if you have to break these notes up into different groups, that's fine. That's the way I actually learned how to do it. But just for the sake of time, I'm playing these straight through. But you get the idea as far as grouping them together. You can break it up any way you want to. All right, so then that brings it right into the groove / lick, because the groove is almost like a full lick or a riff, if you want to think about it that way. So so I'll slow that down. That's the main groove. All right, that's the main bass line. All right, in between the riffs that I do, that's what's playing in the background. All right, so after the lick, to bring it in. All right, so to start off that groove is A, B, D. All right, group those together. One, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. That's what I mean as far as grouping those notes together. You can group them just like that. I find it helpful to do that to be able to learn things quickly. after that, the rest of that groove. All right, so I'm walking up to the C from A, B, C. You can do that with different fingers if you want to. I'm just doing it with the first finger. I'm making it a little bit easy. The thing about it is I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I wasn't really paying attention too much to fingering. Once you start feeling it and you start grooving and you start making your bass faces, a lot of things kind of go out the window sometimes. But I'll show you the most efficient way that I played it, and I find that it's easy for me to play it, or easier for me to play it. So A, B, C, octave, G, C, back down, B twice, then A. Do it again. Fingering, I'm doing 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. Very easy, very simple fingering. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Make it easier on yourself. All right, guys, so unfortunately I have to break this into 2 parts, but go ahead over to part 2 so we can finish learning this groove and the rest of the riffs that go along with this groove. All right, so I'll meet you over there.